I am so happy with how this looks for the Rangers. We have a pitcher, Jack Leiter, and he is a dude.
And while I do think his hitting is worse than Derek Jeter, it's not that far off.
You're not mentioning 2006. You can mention the other people, not 2006.
Oh, just because I bought the best soap doesn't mean your room's going to be clean. It just leaves it to where I don't believe that the Canadians had a shot.
I really don't like the Clippers just kind of sending it in when they're like,
Hi, this is Kelly Forbes with the Dallas Stars, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NHL Opinions of the Week. It is now about the Stanley Cup Finals as of right now, but it is about the announcement and the man with the official report from a media resource. For more about that, Austin.
So the Utah hockey team will be called the Utah Hockey Club. They moved from Arizona. They've already started to lay off a lot of the personnel in Arizona, so it's going to be completely new. Basically everything from jersey colors to team name to the people working there and everything else. So it's going to be a new start, a fresh start. And while they're still voting, as Kevin told me before, until June 20th on the name, this upcoming season, they will be known as the Utah Hockey Club with Utah across the front of their jerseys on both. So we may, when we hear about what their team is going to be called afterwards, we'll make an announcement on that and do a video on that. But for this upcoming season, they will be known as Utah Hockey Club. They're using three different colors, a sort of light blue, a salt white. So I think it's mountain blue, salt white, and rock black, I think.
Yes, you are correct. And this information was also from ESPN, but we're also getting this from the Utah Hockey Club X account, basically Twitter. It's rock black, salt white, mountain blue, as you said. And it looks like, so we did a voting thing. That was the first round, and the second round launched June 13th, and it's voting by June 20th. It's the website, which you get from the X account, goes more than 520,000 fans participated in the first phase of our multi-step process to help name Utah's NHL team. And there were 6 names, and that accounted for 60% of the total vote. For round 2, they decided to go ahead and include all 6 of the options. So it looks like they're narrowing it down. I'm not sure, or is there any more context that you would like to add before we talk about our thoughts on this?
No, it is, I do think, okay. I think some people hate it a little bit too much. I know a lot of people don't like that it's going to be called this for this season, but I'm okay for 1 year it going to that, just so we can get a sense of what the team's going to be like, and they have more time to decide and truly define what the logo is going to look like. I would rather them take their time and not rush how the logo and how the team's going to be called instead of rushing it for this upcoming season. I feel like they went the safe route, and I'm okay with that as long as it's just a 1 year thing. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think it's they're taking a lot of thought in this, which is something that needs to happen if they want this to really be a good brand. I'm trying to remember, Washington football team did this for 1 year, or was it 2 years?
I believe it was 2 years.
I also want to agree with that because it's kind of lame saying Utah Hockey Club, and then I have another theory I'll add, but it makes sense not rushing into it and just kind of figuring out the names, figuring out logos. And
it was 2 years, by the way.
Okay, it was 2 years. Okay, thank you for that. So 1 year. So I like taking time. I don't hate it. Now I'll go into my other theory. This is also a big. This could also help money wise, because team passionate fans could be, I want a jersey right now, no matter what. They get a Utah Hockey Club jersey. Then when the new name comes out, let's go Utah Yetis, because that's personally what I'm pulling for. Utah Yetis. They're like, oh, I want this other jersey. As a person that buys jerseys, they get a Utah jersey. And let's say they go official, as that's the only route that can be taken when buying jerseys. That's about $300 because the jersey is around 150. And imagine that just for a bunch of fans doing that. So that's a huge lucrative option for this team. What are your thoughts on my theory?
So you're saying that they wait so people buy jerseys this year and next year?
Yes,
Okay.
because they're different jerseys.
I get what you're saying, and yeah, I think that I don't think that's the reason though. It may be part of the reason. I do think money is definitely something they're thinking about, but I think if they already knew what the team was going to be called, they would have released it as is.
Yes, I think it's part of the reason. Like, okay, we can wait and figure it out. Also, we can make money by basically selling 2 sets of jerseys in the first 2 years.
Yeah, I like that idea. I do like what they're doing. I feel like they're doing it the right way, and that a new team in Utah it's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this works out. That is sad about the layoffs that you mentioned with all the employees, because I think not maybe we didn't talk about this, but national media talked about how was it Winnipeg gave the team options?
Yeah,
Gave the okay.
whenever they moved to Arizona.
Oh, okay. So it's the same thing. Oh, wow. I didn't know it was to Arizona. I thought it was to a different place. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Winnipeg moved to Arizona, but then Atlanta moved back to Winnipeg.
Yes. And so do we know if the team gave the staff options?
I don't know. I know that there's going to be a lot of layoffs. I don't know whether that's because it's going to be hard to move from Arizona to Utah, or that's because of they're not giving them a choice.
Got it. Okay. That was another thing. And I don't hate the colors. The logo is just very simple to me.
Well, I think that's the point. I don't think
Okay.
this is the end-all, be-all logo. This is the logo for this season alone. I do like the colors. I think that whenever they choose a team name, you're pulling for Yetis. I'm pulling a little bit more for Blizzard. I do think that it'll be good waiting an entire year to come up with that logo, come up with those themes, and make a really good jersey for that fan base.
Yeah, and since I've already clicked on the link, I'm going to see what the 6 options are. Okay, so which name do you prefer for Utah's NHL team? Hockey Club, Yeti, Mammoth, Blizzard, Outlaws, Venom.
The one I don't like is Venom. That's the one I with these colors, you would almost certainly have to change the colors, in my opinion, if you're going with Venom. I don't know if you know this, Kevin, but there are no venomous species that live in cold environments. So if you were to do that with these colors, I feel like this seems like an ice sort of theme.
It seems like
Outlaws could work because there's been Outlaws that go anywhere. You could really have Outlaws in any sort of setting. But I do think that Venom cannot be picked unless you're going to decide after 1 year to change the colors again.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, when I hear Venom, I think of the Marvel antihero, not anti-villain. Venom, which is black. Majority of that is black. Color scheme. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm Team Yeti. I'm trying to remember. And going back to Outlaws, that was the point I just remembered. Utah could be a place where Outlaws go. I'm not speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, I do think Outlaw.
It'd have to be red. I kind of feel Outlaws red. You could also put that with Venom, red and black.
I don't necessarily know if you need to put red into it. I feel like when I see Outlaws, I kind of think of the Renegades, if you know them from the USFL.
Yes.
And XFL kind of merger thing. Yeah. So I feel like those colors could actually work with Outlaws, but not with Venom. And so if I take out Venom and take out Hockey Club, that leaves us with the 4 that are left, which is the Yetis, Outlaws, Blizzard, and what was the other one?
Oh shoot, let me go back. I was putting in my vote. Blizzard, Mammoth, and Venom, and then you can stay with Utah Hockey Club.
Yeah. So if I were to get rid of Venom and Utah Hockey Club, it's the Mammoth, Yeti, Blizzard, or Outlaws. I think I'm okay with any of those.
Yeah, I'm okay with any of those. I'm okay with Venom. But I understand the Venomous. I didn't know that. I'm just putting in my vote, and I wonder. Cool. All right, that is it. So, and it looks like now you can place a deposit now on the season tickets. Oh wow, it says $100 per seat. That does not seem. Oh, that's a deposit though. It's not
Yeah,
a
yeah,
season
yeah,
ticket.
yeah. It's
Okay,
claiming a spot.
got it. I'm wondering how that does. But that is, and it looks like they will be at the Utah Jazz Stadium.
Yeah, that's what we all expected.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because it says secure your ticket deposit at Delta Center. So that is all we have. I'll toss this over to you to close it out.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Please let us know what you think about the future team name. Do you like that they went with Hockey Club for 1 year, or would you rather them just pick a name already? Thank you guys for listening.